Welcome to G Vibes. It's your girl G9 in the building. And I have my guest here another week, another day, another dollar.
How many weeks has it been?
It's been like 3. Are you trying to say another? It's been like 4? A month? It's been a month, Fred?
I was just asking. Look how you took it.
No, I didn't. I don't know. That's what I said. I didn't take it anyway. No, you thought I did? See, that's what I don't know. Men be okay. I'm gonna start on that right quick. Sometimes I feel like men take stuff the wrong way because that's how they feel, not because of what women say. Because every man I always hear always say, "Well, that's what you meant."
I don't hear men say that, but okay.
I heard a man say that today. You know, we had a conversation about, and yeah, I'm getting right in. Let's just get right in. So today I had a conversation. How y'all doing? It's your girl G9, and this is
Sherard. How y'all doing?
Rashid on the ones and twos.
You
Boo, boo. Anyway, so today I want to talk about a little bit of everything, and so I want to talk about a conversation I had with my coworkers today. Men, and I was the only woman, of course, as always, because the other women be like, I don't really want to say, but I be saying. So
you be snitching.
No, I don't. See, you starting with the snitch words.
I'm just saying.
This is not 6'9". This is G9. Get it right. Get it tight.
It's close.
Anyway, so my coworkers were talking about what he was talking about how he when do you start building with someone in a relationship? After how many years do you start building? Like, let's talk about getting homes. Let's talk about 5-year careers. I said, don't you do that like during the dating phases? You find out where people want to go, what they want to do. He said, but when do you start putting your name together on things? What do you feel about that, Sherard?
You funny. That's on y'all.
That's on them. Yeah, whoever the relationship is with.
Like, I mean, I hate to say that a lot, but it's the truth. Like, who can tell you what y'all should do in your relationship? If it's working for y'all,
it's working for y'all. Yeah, okay, that's true. But okay, so do you think it's too early to do certain things in relationships? People find out too late when you put names on stuff? Because my coworker was saying that he put his name on a lot of stuff in the beginning of their relationship.
Yeah, he should have did that. He should have lived with that person. I say you should live with somebody first.
But not necessarily. You don't have to necessarily live with somebody.
You can say, okay, let's get an apartment or something. And then,
okay, they doing well with that. Then we going to move on to something else.
Yeah.
So you think it's okay? It's on your pace. You feel?
Yeah, of course.
But he was saying how he felt like he moved too fast by putting the stuff in his name. But he was saying he felt like he was helping her because he felt like, okay, with a prime example, he said when he met her, she had 1 kid and they was living somewhere they wasn't supposed to be living. And this is not a coworker. Nobody know. If my coworker's on here, y'all don't even know this person. Okay. It's a coworker from somewhere else. Okay. Anyway, an old coworker. So the guy was telling me that he moved the child in. Oh, that was my phone. Sorry about that. He said he moved the child in with her, with the girl he met after like a month.
He moved the 2 of them in.
He moved the 2 of them in because they was in a messed up situation, and he knew her from around the way. He knew from around the way, and then one day they met at the store, like officially start talking at a store, and they decided to like go hang out. And at the 3rd date, she was telling him the situation she was in was a bad situation where she was at, and she was living with a girlfriend, and she was charging this and amount of rent and stuff, and he just wanted to help her out. So he put all this stuff in her name, and they're still together today. They're still together after many of years. They still together. But he felt like if he never made those steps in the beginning, it wouldn't be what it is now.
I mean, hey, it worked for him, right?
I guess it worked for him, but he was just asking, when is the good time do you start saying, let's talk about that?
That's up to you and your money.
And how you feel about that person, though, too.
Yeah, that too. But
because that's not what I'm saying is it a specific, how you say it, specific amount of time right. that you say, okay, I'm ready to build with this person. I'm ready to do this. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my name on the lease with
for him,
you.
I guess it wasn't. For me, yeah, it was a little fast. Personally, for me.
Personally, how long is too long?
I don't know.
It just depends on the relationship with the person.
I mean, because the other person, they gotta do better with their money too.
Yeah, and I just felt like when he was talking, I was like, I was telling him, but you made that choice. He kept putting it on the woman, like, well, she knew she was just using me. I said she probably wasn't using you. She was trying to get out of a situation, like, and maybe he felt like, oh, she fell in love with me after he was giving all these things.
I mean, bro, did you hear what the story she told you? She was doing bad.
And I feel like I would be grateful if somebody took me out of a situation to put me in a better situation.
I mean, so he telling me this woman was living with him and he wasn't getting nothing out of it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was like, I was feeling good because she was cooking and cleaning, and every day I was coming home from work.
Then she was pulling.
But he felt like he made her lazy. He felt like he made her lazy. Like, oh, you know how you start off a relationship? It's sometimes how it can mess up the relationship at the same time. So I don't know. Anyway, you guys, that was
but if she was cooking, cleaning,
taking care, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, sound like she paying.
She doing something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, to me, when you even bring a kid into your space and it's not your child or whatever, and you accept them as your own, that's big too.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's a real big deal to me because you never know when the father or whoever the father was could have came along like,
What could he do?
What could he do?
Yeah.
Probably want to take the baby or something. Who knows?
No. How you gonna take the baby? Just because
know.
The woman got a boyfriend now?
You don't. Men be just as scandalous as women.
But how is he gonna take the baby?
And I'm not saying women is scandalous if y'all say that, but I'm just saying.
But how is he gonna take the baby from the mama just because she got a boyfriend now?
No, sometimes you be in situations where the other parent be mad that you're in a relationship and make you feel some way about you being in a relationship and make it harder for you to be in a relationship over a kid.
Okay, and the only way that would actually be possible is if that other parent would have to prove that you are an unfit parent.
Right, for sure.
To be able
that's
to
almost
take
impossible to do to a woman.
I read a story today, and I read something on social media that I did want to share a little bit. A woman talked about how she got her kids taken away after 6 months of going through court back and forth, and she felt some way because the people that were coming out because the father was suing her, saying he wanted full custody of the kids. Okay. So he was doing that more so because she had a new man. Okay. And he felt like, I didn't want the man around my kids. You don't even know the man, but you say, I don't want a man around your kids. So the whoever what is it, CPS or something?
Child Protective Services.
Child Protective Services kept coming to the house. He called all the time, and they never was finding nothing. They found something one time. She said this is what she said. They found something one time, but it was like ruled out. It was something she never described what it was. Anyway, so she went to court 6 months later for this joint custody thing, and they ended up taking all the babies, but the one that she had by somebody else. I say that too.
She did something.
I said she's
not telling the truth.
I don't know about telling the truth. Maybe she's not telling the whole story.
Okay.
I need to actually hear the whole story.
I have to. I seen it on social media. I'll show you it.
Let me tell you something. Like I know a situation where the mom has gone to jail for mayhem for digging somebody's eyeball out.
Okay.
The mom, right? Yeah.
That's deep.
Right. The mom has had a DUI with the kids in the car.
Oh, they should have took the kids right then and there.
The mom has done so much.
Mm-hmm.
The mom has done so much, but they do not take them kids from that woman.
Unless you really...
Finally, after she did something like really crazy, like something else, then they finally said, okay, we're going to put the kids over here while we go through this trial. But they're still talking about giving them back to her.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost impossible to take kids from a mom. Like, she got to be on drugs when CPS show up or something.
Sometimes they could be on drugs and the people still won't take the kids. The father and the mother. Yeah, sometimes it takes a lot more than that.
The system is to take the money, not to stop the money from coming in.
That's true. So my question to you is, I don't know what I was going to say about that topic, what was happening on what she was saying. People were in the comments like, well, you had to do something because the police, not the police, The courts are not just going to take your kids.
They don't.
And then she went on and said that one of the kids had a development issue, like he didn't develop all the way or something was going on with him physically. So she was getting money for that. And that was the main thing that
was her main source of income.
That was her main source of income, basically. And so that's why he was suing for the kids, because he really wanted to take everything away from her, how she sound. He wanted to take everything that she loved away from her, everything that gets her money or keeps her going, everything. So, you know, she was forced to go out there and get a better job. Of course, she doing better for herself, but she said now she got to wait 9 months to go back to court to try to get her kids back.
There was a mistake made somewhere along the way.
I just feel like it had to be. I don't see, but you never know. They could have took the kids because I don't know. Who knows?
Let me tell you,
it'd be too much going on in the world, and kids do not be getting taken away.
It is hard to take.
Do you believe it's in the area as well too?
It's
because not everywhere they got the same rules.
Right. No. I mean, we can get into that, but you know they want the money to come in, especially if they see a father who has a decent job, who's willing to provide for his kids,
and has a wife that has she said she didn't win.
So that's more money.
That's what they said. She didn't win. She believes because the wife she was the lawyer. The wife is an actual lawyer, and he had an actual real good job, and she didn't really have too much going on.
Put it to you like this, okay? If you got the judge for this case, and then you have the court appointed lawyer for this case. They know each other. They want her to have these kids, so you will pay. They want that money. I'm telling you.
Well, he was mad because he was paying too much child support. That's why he took her to court in the first place. But go ahead, Rashid.
She made a mistake somewhere.
Somewhere.
Right. I'm probably charging too much for child support, but that's besides the point. But usually in the actual judicial system, it is usually favored for the women who come to court. It's very rare that the man comes on top when it comes to court. It is very rare.
Yeah, she has to do something very egregious.
And I said that I DM'd I DM'd her a sweet message, a positive message, because that's when I be seeing stories like that, and she looked devastated. I felt like let me reach out and say something positive to her. One thing, she didn't respond or anything, of course, but one thing I did read in the comments was a lot of, you did something, you, like, you know what I'm saying? But maybe she wrote that story for someone to reach out for help, like to help her. But it was a lot of people in them comments like, you're this and you're that. No, I don't think she was seeking attention. I think she really was hurt that her kids got taken away.
Yeah, you should be.
Because who wants their kids taken away?
Right.
Who wants to be the mother that had the
kids taken away? That's different. No, you know what? It's different for either. Okay, I always say this. I believe in having a mother and father in a relationship. I believe it works with a mother and father. I don't believe in a lot of stuff that people say. I say like this. I believe that child support should be brought in when the father is working and not doing nothing for their child physically, emotionally, nothing. I believe that's when, okay, I don't really believe in child support, and people will probably bash me for that, but I don't believe in it if the father is doing what he's supposed to do.
Like if he's present.
If he's present and he's doing what he's supposed to do, and you guys can work out a system, I don't like the child support because you got a lot of money. I don't like the child support because you need to take care of us because you got another family.
So basically you feel like, hey, well, if you ain't working, you might as well get little Michael up, take him to school, and get him dressed, and feed him. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
like if you doing that, then
if I'm going to take my child to school every day, he comes home, and people don't even understand how much of it is it is a job.
Yeah, for sure.
It is a real job. So stay-at-home moms, it's a full-time job. I've seen so much. Like you literally now my sister have to get up and do the same thing like she was taking to school because he got to be at school at 9 o'clock on the computer with a whole teacher there. I said, how's the teacher making a project through the camera? They had to make a whole robot project.
Yeah, it's just like.
But still, I just didn't think y'all making projects y'all really in the class.
You gotta have the kids do something. They're gonna pass them all anyway, but they're gonna make them do something. They're gonna make these teachers earn their money.
He's tired of being in front of the camera. He said, I don't want to see them every day. He told my sister, like, I got to see them every day. I'm like, she said, didn't you see them?
Cash is hilarious.
He's a different child.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to throw on the song, then come back and talk about something else. I got another topic for y'all.
Cash is hilarious.
Hey, welcome back to G Vibes. I'm playing Kalani's new album right now, and I love it. So I am feeling it.
Like on what level? On the SZA level, or
yeah, it's a mood.
Or on the Janae Aiko level?
SZA. No, SZA had a little more empowerment in there. So Janae. Okay. I don't think you could compare it.
Wait, I had one more, like, or LMA. Like, where would you put it?
No, none of. I think she has her own.
I'm just saying, like, how good you think it is. I'm not saying, like...
Oh, album-wise.
Yeah. Like, where would you place it?
I would give her, from a 10, as the highest one, I'll give her an 8.5. 8.5? 8.5.
I mean, that's a good listen.
Yeah, that means, like, I literally...
If somebody told me they felt like that about our album, I'll go listen to it.
Yeah, because, actually, I would give it a 10, but some songs I don't, I be like, why you did that one? Like, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, the whole album is jamming. And I never, okay, don't beat me up for this for people that's listening. I never heard a Kalani song like that. Like, I'm trying to think of a Kalani song back in the day. I don't know none.
No, she was always on she was always on the chorus.
She was a feature?
She was always the chorus. She was always on.
This is not her first album, though.
Well, that's the only way I ever really heard of her. She was doing hooks.
Yeah, see, I never heard.
Like, they would always go get her. Like, if there was a big artist and they wanted to do a big song for the radio, they would go get her.
Yeah, she's a radio girl, for sure. I think that she's dope. I think that her album is a mood, so if you're not in the mood, you're probably not going to like the CD. Like, a chill mood. Like, I played it on the way to work, and it's been my day every day, back and forth. So, she jamming to me, but go check out that new album. What is that album called? It wasn't what is good? It was good until it wasn't. Dope album. Go check it out. I'm playing 2 more songs of hers if you like it. I mean, you know. Anyway, you know what I want to talk about? Something that I talked about on Facebook with a couple of people. And y'all know I love Facebook feedback and people to talk about different topics. And this topic I put up the other day was, when your child is in a bad relationship, what should you do as a parent? And I'm going to start with Sherard, since you're a parent. I'm not a parent yet, but I'll tell you what.
I mean, all you can do is talk to your kid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, unless they're being physically abused, then you have to, like, literally just take them away from that person. Or,
how can you take them away?
Well, okay, so if you got a daughter and some dude beating on your daughter, he's going to jail. Yeah, he's going to jail.
You going to put him in jail?
For sure. He put his hands on my daughter. Or what's the other alternative?
Putting your own self in jail, because if you put your hands on him.
Exactly.
I mean, what do you do as a parent? Okay, so you have a son, so vice versa. Like, what if the woman was the abuser in the relationship?
It's the same thing. But see, the problem is, you know this, like anybody who's been in relationships knows this. The people who be in bad relationships, they're going to be in that relationship. Like, no matter what you tell them, they're going to be in it until they're ready to get out.
Right. And that, you know what?
That's the scary part about it, especially when it's your child.
When it's your, I mean, as the person that's was in a bad relationship, I ain't gonna listen to you're a kid, so you really don't want to listen to what the parents got to say, and you're probably not even telling your parents.
Especially if one of your parents didn't want you to be in that relationship to start off with, and you was like, no, I'm gonna be in this relationship, so you was sneaking around hiding, and now it's gotten bad.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what you tell that kid, they're gonna be like, they just don't want me in this relationship.
Right. And you know the trip part about it is, when I told my mom and my dad that I was in a bad relationship, they said they knew it already.
Yeah, they can go by your attitude.
They said my attitude changed. Right. I was more moody. I was this. I was that. And I wonder, like, some kids can you tell when your kid is in a bad relationship or going through something?
How you don't know when your kid going through something? If you see
people
your kid,
don't be
if
oh
you
my
see
God.
your kid every day, if you see your kid every day, and you don't know that something happened, something wrong with your kid, his mood has changed, his whole demeanor, everything about him, then you're not paying attention to your kids.
So what if your kid is just a person that's growing up and just changed?
Yeah, but you still should notice that though.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'm gonna read some of what Facebook said that they would do. Somebody, these are people from LA. Someone said nothing you can do but be there when your child realizes it's a bad relationship. Somebody said, man, I had to learn the hard way, but my boys will get every ounce of dad talk needed.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to start that before they start getting in relationships.
Man, when is the right age to talk to your kids about what's good for you, what's bad for you, bad relationships, good relationships? When do you talk to your child about that?
I started when they was like 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, 12.
It was just for the simple fact. I mean, like, you don't have to talk about the X-rated stuff. You know, you can just talk about real life.
Right.
And you don't have to. It's not just because you said it. You don't have to say it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you want to repeat these things. You want to. It's almost like making a kid learn something by, you know, like how you say, okay, when kids come home with their spelling words, a way of making them learn is just making them write a whole bunch of times, right? So that's the same thing. You just keep telling.
That's like torture, though. But go ahead.
Okay, so what's the difference if you tell them that they're pretty, that they're beautiful? What's the difference?
No, it ain't no difference.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, just because the kid might not want to hear it, you know, when they get older, they're going to say, man, my pops told me that.
Oh, is it something that you could say that your pops told you that you could think of? That is really irritating.
Okay, but you keep swinging.
Get it out the way. It's a fly in here, y'all. He just wanted to bzz all around him. But anyway, is it something that your father has told you? It'd be moments in here sometimes. Is it something that your father has told you that you think about now that he said, son, this is going to happen in your life? And
you'll understand when you go through a relationship.
That's what he told you?
Yeah.
And what did that mean to you? Why did he say that? What made him say that?
Something was going on. I probably had did something. And so, you know, he was trying to discipline me.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's was kind of running interference.
Of course.
And so he was like, you'll learn.
That's what he told you?
Yeah. Said you'll find out when you had your
own relationship.
Own family.
Own family, yeah. That's the difference. Relationship and family is two different things. Because when you become a family with someone, that's like togetherness. That's like you think about the child first, all of that.
Right.
Do you really think about the child first when you're in a relationship? Do you think that? You should think about the child first when you're in a relationship with someone? Or should you think about you first?
Like in what aspect, though?
Like, okay, so a lot of people always say, I put my child first. But
when it comes to what? When it comes to eating?
Yes, it has to be a certain situation,
clothes,
huh?
Yes.
It can't be just you put your child first.
But you do have to always make sure that they're good.
Yeah.
Before you do anything. So I guess that's what they mean.
Yeah. Okay, so someone else said, love them through any troubles they're going through. Don't talk at them. Just be there each step, especially when they're ready to change. Talking at them could be a bad thing. Because when you saying,
no, don't do that. Just talking to them and talking at them is two different things.
It is two different things, guys. That I always told my mom, like, okay, you told me. That doesn't mean that I'm going to do what you told me. Like, you can only tell me so many times. Like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I feel like if you explain certain things to kids, they will understand more.
Yeah, I think, you know, like as I get older, I learn parenting. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not something. There's no handbook for this. It's nothing. So now that, you know, kids are older, I'm more just, I give them options, but better options than the ones that they're taking.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you got to look at things a little differently. You know, like, hey.
Do you feel like it goes in one ear out the other?
Sometimes, because you can just watch them and tell.
If they listening.
But you can tell when they really want to listen, because then because they already know. Like, this is what's crazy about kids. You already know your parents are telling you the right thing to do.
And you still going to do what you want to do.
But you going to do what you want to do until you can't figure it out. Then it's like, all right, cool.
I'm just do
this out. I'm going to just go find out what pops or mom would say.
Whatever my mom and my dad used to say to me, I don't know. I didn't really go to them all the time about stuff because I already knew what was going to be the answer because I know my parents. What? So another person said, you got to define bad. LOL. This answer can go either way. bad relationships to me is just something that's not supposed to happen, right?
Yeah, the kid should be happy, but
Right.
you have to understand that when your kid gets a relationship, they're gonna be sad. Something's
Yeah.
gonna happen that they're not gonna like.
I wouldn't want to see my child sad.
So what you gonna do? Keep them out of relationships? Then they'll be sad because you won't let them have a relationship.
Man, I don't want to do that. I'm scared.
But
I would want to beat the little girl up.
Every person is going to go through heartbreak.
Right, but that's like okay, like a butterfly, right, or a caterpillar. When you see it, if you see it in a cocoon, you have to let him push himself out because that's what's making his wings strong enough so he can fly.
Right.
If you just open it for him and let him out, he gonna flutter to the ground because his wings.
You
need to struggle.
Do you as a parent, since you're a parent, do you, when the child is going through something bad, do you give them advice, or you tell them, or you explain to them, this is going to happen, like, you need to learn this because if you get in the next relationship this, or do you let him or she actually learn?
What I do, because I love it, when I see them getting a little relationship and they be all happy and cheesing and smiling, I just tell them, hey, it's great when you're happy and smiling, but guess what? Guess what's going to come? It's going to come. It's going to be an argument.
Right.
It's going to be something where that's just going to make you upset, or you're going to make her upset, and you're going to feel it. You know what I mean? Hey, enjoy this now.
Right.
Enjoy this now.
It's saying that, okay, 1 second, guys. Give them all the advice and wisdom that I can, because at the end of the day, they're going to make their own decisions and learn from themselves.
Yeah.
I just have to be the ear and the shoulder and the support outcome of their decision. Mm-hmm. When I was dating bums and cheaters, I doubt anyone could have changed my mind. LOL. Abusive, though, not happening with my child. I'm going to beat him up. Something like that, she said. Clowning.
But I mean, hey, that's
that
I would feel the
one,
same.
though.
I feel the same way though.
What she said?
If your child, man, you don't want to see your kid lose a fight. So how you gonna allow them to keep going to somebody that, in the name of love, they're gonna let her abuse them?
Man,
you crazy? A fight, that's one time and it's over. Abuse is constant.
Yeah. And mental abuse is even worse. Do you feel like as a parent you would want to talk to the...
You can't say that. Say it's just as bad.
It's just as bad. No, I feel like it's...
Dead. You can't...
That's what I feel, though.
You can't mental abuse somebody to death.
I don't know. I can only tell you from experience.
Oh, you saying, you can mental abuse them so bad they'll kill their own self?
Yeah.
You bad. You cold.
I think that sometimes when we get in bad relationships, we don't recognize it in the beginning. As we recognize it, it becomes one of those things that, is it bad? Or is it not bad? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this really bad? Should I be going through this? Should I feel like this? These are my feelings. You go through that stage. Then when you realize that something is really wrong with the relationship, you're probably too far deep in. You're never
too far deep in.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes, my experience, I felt like I was too far deep in.
Okay, I'm asking you to go with that. Do you feel like you would still feel like that today? Like, I'm too far deep in. I'm gonna just ride this out.
No, it's not about riding out. I'm saying too far deep in, as in I'm too far deep in. I'm caught up in a situation where I need to get out, and it's hard for me, and I need to figure a way out.
Okay, now that you've done that, do you think that can happen to you again?
I don't believe so, but never say never. I can never say never.
Okay.
You know why? Because I'll sit up there and say, I won't go through this. I'm not that type of person. And then you'll turn around and go through that. But I've learned after a bad relationship when I got with another person that I wasn't going to allow certain things. And I noticed that I let something go on and then I see it get into like my past or something bad for me or something that I can't handle, and I will get go. So I'll figure a way out to get go. So hopefully hopefully I married him.
To get ghost.
I do. I have to figure out a way to get ghost. You can't.
Why you got to escape that road? Why you just can't leave that person?
You can't. What are you talking about?
You talking about you got to get ghost? Like
yeah.
You got to figure out like, okay, they gonna be gone all day.
No.
I can pack my clothes and get out of here.
No, shit. Sometimes You gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna make my run right now.
Who are you guys choosing?
No, I don't know who we are choosing, but you know what? That's how I want to bring men on here to talk about toxic relationships too, because men can talk about what they had to do, how they had to figure out the way to get it. I'm saying figure out is this, not figure out like get your clothes and run like Tina Turner. Like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying a strategy, because sometimes you'll be in that toxic relationship and that person don't have it all.
Right. That's why I said, how do you get in this relationship?
You don't know. You just get there.
Okay.
You really just get there. I ain't never seen nobody that knew and just knew the whole time. No, you have to get there and be like, oh, shit, I'm in some shit. The fuck? I gotta get ghost.
So, I mean, you wasn't paying attention at the beginning.
You was paying attention to the love part. The eyes, the googly eyes around.
The lust, right.
Oh, yeah, it could be lust. But shit, people be loving. Mm-hmm. Some people love. All the way. Mm-hmm. He knocking. Hey. I didn't even know Kalani be knocking like this. I mean, on the way to work, I be rolling and be like, okay, she jamming. I didn't know she was jamming like that, but she low-key jamming. Okay, so you know what? I always be commenting on people's stuff because I be like, dang, this is some good conversations on here. Even guys on Facebook always have good talks with women. They be wanting to know stuff, so I have to chime in. One thing a man asked on Facebook is when you cheat on your woman and she says it's cool though, what does she mean by that? And so it was
if somebody just answer you that calmly, it's cool though.
It's cool though.
You know
I
what
got
it
you.
Is.
Even when a man says that.
Either she been cheating on you or she just finna cheat back. And
it is what it is. It's like, I got you.
Yeah.
You want to play this game.
Right.
And you finna start.
That's dangerous, though.
Yeah, because she really gonna hurt his feelings when he do that. It become a dangerous game for both of y'all.
But you putting your body on the line, too.
Not even just that. Your mental state of mind gonna be messed up. Because it's gonna be one of those.
If you're not that savage.
Yeah, you gotta be a savage. You gotta be a G, low key. Savage is a G to me. It's the same thing.
Nah, savage can be over the top, too.
I mean, it's savages out here. Men being savages. Women is
right. Add sugar and spice and everything nice.
Nah. Wait. First of all, we do a lot of things because y'all do it first. And I'm gonna keep that stand forever, my women.
Yeah.
No, but women do be savages out here like men. It's just, sometimes you get to the point where you don't even want to deal with a man no more. You just want to be to yourself because. Remember we was just watching Love and Hip Hop?
You was watching it.
Sherard, we don't even watch Love and Hip Hop like that.
Right. So
it was just on TV and we was talking about their conversation that they were having.
I didn't know what they were saying. You clued me in on
it. Okay. He basically don't want to let everybody know he was just watching it for a little 5 minutes that we was watching it.
Well, it's cool.
But anyway, we was watching Love and Hip Hop for a second. And the lady was, a few of the girls were talking about how they basically is bad men out here and how you gotta be and what you gotta do and this is a prime example. When a woman say they cool though, I got you. Like when a woman say they cool, I was trying to help you out. I was thinking it was something that needed to do with something. Oh, okay. So anyway,
trying to help Ike, huh?
I was trying to help Ike. Okay, we had a situation going on with the tunes in here. I was just trying to make sure something was going right. But anyway, back to the conversation. When a woman say that it's cool, though, that mean it's cool. And I got something for you. Because that man that been trying to talk to me for a long time that I kept saying, I got a man, he may just get my number.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, you think that's it? Oh, she finna show you.
No, I just said, oh, that's it.
What do you mean by that?
That's it? You just gonna give out your number?
So if a woman cheats, okay.
You just gave out your number? Okay.
That's the first step. Okay, but if the man know how to get where he got to get to, he going to probably make that little situation work. Because when women get vulnerable, you never know.
Yeah, but okay.
Just like men, though.
But if he truly's sorry, right, then he'll put his time right back on her, and then he'll just come back, sit right here, and dude is gone. So.
Oh, you think it's that easy?
No, I'm just saying.
No, you're sounding like you think it's that easy.
She got hurt. Okay, but if you allow the space for that to happen, that's kind of on you. I mean, you cheated.
So why is it okay for a man?
You gotta kind of expect to cheat back.
Oh.
If you want to keep it a buck with yourself.
Okay, so men be butthurt though when women cheat compared to when they cheat.
Everybody be butthurt. Let's keep it a buck.
No.
So you saying females' feelings don't be hurt?
Women. Oh, we finna cry our little eyes out to everything.
So how come the man feelings can't be hurt?
Y'all act like it don't. We gonna cry in front of y'all. Y'all gonna cry when we leave. Nah, y'all might cry in front of us because men do cry in front of the girl, and that's not a bad thing. But they fucked up. I made it seem like it was because men be trying to play this little strong thing, and then they break down when they know they did something wrong.
If your feelings are hurt, your feelings are hurt.
What is the best way to get a woman back after you did some bullshit?
I don't know, because black men don't cheat.
You know what, Charlamagne? Number 2? That's your problem. Do you feel like black men don't cheat in real life?
No. Why,
oh, you laughing loud? You laughing loud like that? Oh, you over there laughing loud like that?
You talking about a man?
Oh, a man.
I know this, man.
Oh, that's what you doing? Anyway.
Well, I'm serious though. We talking about a man. Though.
Okay, a man. Men don't cheat.
Right. That's what you have to listen to the words. Because it's a lot of boys grown tall.
Elaborate on that. What do you mean by that?
A boy grown tall?
Yeah, talk about it.
You ain't grown up. You're not a man. You still running like a kid. You just got taller. You just got older.
Is it a certain age where y'all be like...
He's a grown child, basically.
I know what he's saying. I'm just trying to mess with him. Is it a certain age that you be like, okay...
No, that depends on the person.
It just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Do you feel like men outgrow cheating?
No.
Probably not.
Really?
No.
So do you believe in once a cheater, always a cheater then?
No.
Oh, you sidelining over there today, huh?
Here you go. Oh, we double teaming.
Y'all
right?
double teaming me. You see, ladies, they double teaming me. They funny acting in here, and they double teaming me, and I'm not appreciating it right now.
We gotta burn some sage in here.
Yeah, because you know what? Shout out to Jen Spin and Jason when they got me my candle, my G-Vice candle. I wish I could just put it up right now and have that whole vibe going on right now because it smells good in my house. Because I be lighting it.
I feel you.
Shout out to her. So anyway, I want to ask you another question. I know every man and every woman has been cheated on, has been done wrong, whatever. What do you do as a man to heal? We always hear women. What do you do as a man to heal from a breakup? Because we always hear from a woman.
I mean, you just do what you do to make you happy. What makes you happy, right? You get into that. You get into yourself. Just start working on something. You know what the main thing most people do when they get in a breakup?
They go get another woman.
They go start working out.
Yeah, because you got to get it right so you can post that picture.
Nah, but it's a way to relieve stress though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But whatever relieves stress, do men do yoga and stuff like that? Do they meditate?
You see men in yoga places. Yeah, you see men do yoga.
Not the ones you be looking at all the time.
What you mean? You mean you?
Me personally.
Oh, okay. Then say that. Say the ones I look at.
The ones I would look at. I ain't looking at them in there. I'm trying to get my yoga on. I ain't looking at them anyway. But what I'm saying is it steps to healing as a man?
Right. It's
just like women.
Sure.
Have you had to ever do those steps?
If you've been in a breakup.
So you've been in a breakup. What was your healing process?
I just beat myself for a little bit.
You beat yourself now, Sherard.
No, I don't. No, for sure. Yeah,
I'm about to say, come on. All my friends could be in the comments like you're to yourself, boy.
But what I'm saying is, though, I mean, no, I'll be with you.
Yeah, but that's like.
So, but being to myself.
I'm your hype man.
Okay. Thanks, Flav.
Anyway, go ahead. I'll just play with you.
But I'm just saying, like, you have to do things, do the things that you want to do for yourself. You got to start thinking about yourself. And like I say, for me, working out is perfect because it's a stress reliever. You get it off of you instead of sulking or sitting around being sad. You know what I'm saying? Being all messed up about it. Do something. Right. Some people eat, which is bad. Right. Some people, go out and super drink. Just I'm turned up. No, you tripping.
You sad.
Yeah, you tripping. Yeah.
But on that note, we're going to go to one more song. Then we come back. We're going to leave y'all for episode 35. Stop by. She be jamming on this album. So I want to make sure you guys know this. On my 50th episode, I'll be doing a giveaway, and I'll be giving those details very, 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 very soon.
What you going to do?
I don't know. I don't want to tell you. I want to get to the 45th episode, and then we're at 35. So I'll get to the 45th episode, and then I'll tell you the details by the 45th episode.
Can I have a suggestion?
What is your suggestion?
Should bring somebody on, the winner.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that'll be good.
Bring the winner on.
Bring the winner on. They could be on my live as well, because I'm going to start doing after shows after G Vibes pretty soon, starting in June, actually. Okay, you guys, make sure you tune in, because every Monday, 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific time, that was the end of this show. Make sure you pick up that Kalani album. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube page, G Vibes. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, G Vibes. My personal page, G9. Do you want to say anything, Sherard?
Hey, man. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Oh, it's another thing I wanted to say about washing your coronavirus. We are stage 2, right?
Oh, coming back for the open up the city?
Yeah, so stage 2, nothing is open. So I'm guessing that's like stage 1.
Well,
nah, they open up some stuff.
Yeah, I'm just playing, but go ahead.
Yeah, not the major things are open. Just, some
curbside.
No, but I heard they opened up the mall. They were talking about some people.
No, they did not open up. That's stage 4. Oh. They did not open up the mall. I thought that too, and I put that on Facebook, and everybody was laughing at me like, okay. we're at stage 2. That's not. So it's curbside.
I'll be at work.
Listen, me too.
Beaches are.
Oh, beaches are open.
Okay. Certain beaches, not all.
All beaches.
Certain.
And it looks so nice out there. I see. From what I see, but I'm not going out there because of the birds. Anyway, that was an episode of G Vibes, episode 35. Make sure you tune into episode 36 next week, and I'll see y'all soon from 6 to 7 p.m. on the cellularradio.net. Have a good night, y'all.
Violence.
Increase the peace.